Bringing you a digestive sequence for if you've overeaten or are just feeling uncomfortable. So first thing is when we breathe deeply, we massage the abdominal organs, so that helps stimulate the action of them. So you want to make sure that you're sitting tall, and then you can place one hand or two hands on your tummy, close your eyes. And as you breathe in, let the breath move deeply enough that your belly button, your belly opens forward. And then as you breathe out, draw your belly button towards your back. And you can do a little extra, even extending the exhalation, so you get a little pressure in the abdomen with that transverse abdominis muscle. And then inhale and soften. And exhale, again, maybe even elongating that exhalation. You can use the Ujjayi exhalation. You can use the shh on your exhalation, so that you're extending the exhalation, and that extension of the exhalation will help draw in that abdominal tone. And again, deepen that massaging effect in those abdominal organs. Let's do two more like this. In yoga, there are 5 types of prana or energy, and one of those is apana, and that's the energy located in the pelvis that is a downward energy, and we can stimulate that downward energy by a pose called apanasana. We're going to do half apanasana here, and you can do this in the chair. So draw your knee in, put your heel on the front of the chair, or put a stool or another chair in front of you to rest your foot on. And then you're going to kind of try to squeeze that knee in towards the chest. And what you're trying to do is create some compression in that lower right abdomen. So that's where our ascending colons are. And we want to stimulate that first. And you want to hold this for several breaths. You might even go back to that deep breathing again. That's going to even further stimulate that ascending colon. Try to relax the shoulders as much as you can. You could even do a little bit of a twist or a turn to the right if that feels comfortable for you, but just this is going to be really helpful. So 2 more breath cycles here. And then releasing that foot to the floor, and just take a breath or two before we take second side. So it's creating what we call a squeeze and soak reaction. So we kind of squeeze that area, and then when we open the area, fresh circulation, nutrients, lymph flows into that area and helps to kind of wake up or stimulate action. And then the descending colon is on the left side. So you'll draw the left knee in, again, heel on the edge of the chair, or put a stool or another chair in front of you. You want to try to get it pretty close to you though, so you can get some of that pressure or squeezing action now on the left lower abdomen, which is the descending colon. And again, we're going to hold here for a bit, trying to squeeze the knee in. Again, if it feels workable, comfortable for you, you can create a little turn to the left that will maybe facilitate the action even more. But like I said, you can get plenty here, just squeezing the knee in and maybe even leaning forward towards that leg. Again, relaxing the shoulders. When we use the arms, we tend to engage the shoulders. And then releasing that left foot. And again, giving yourself a moment just to feel what you notice. You can do, if you can do that same thing lying down. And if you do, you can then do full Apanasana where you draw both knees in. And the translation for that, both knees in towards the chest, or one of the translations is wind releasing. So it can help move things along. And then finally, the last thing is an abdominal massage. So you want to go in the direction of ascending colon first. So massaging up the right side and then across the transverse colon. So the top of the abdomen and then down the descending. And you can just go in that circle. And you could do light pressure. It's also totally fine to dig in a bit if that feels good to you. So maybe about a minute of this. I'm still dressed in my walking clothes, so my vest is making a little noise here. So again, we're just trying to kind of help our bodies along to pass things through. And maybe one more here. Keep going if it's feeling helpful. And then maybe finishing up with a few deep breaths again, creating that kind of space in the abdomen as you breathe in, and the tone or kind of the little bit of squeezing action as you breathe out. You can place your hand on your tummy. There's also a mudra that helps stimulate the deep abdominal breath, and that is index and thumb, tips of index and thumb touching each other, and then palms down on your legs. So maybe finishing up with a few breath cycles like that. Thank you, and happy digesting.